Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I am doing a 2v2, v2. So you've got Wolf and Saladin versus Frederick and Nizar versus Richard and Emir versus Caliph and Phillip.
The sides are drawn.
I think that's a better placement for that. Okay, so top right corner is Frederick, bottom right is Phillip, bottom left is Richard, above him is his teammate Emir. Above that is Caliph. To the right of Caliph we have the Wolf. To the right of Wolf we have Saladin, and beneath them is the Nizar. Now Nizar is incredibly strong. I put the three lords that stand the greatest chance of being a decider in the centre, right? Like Nizar's probably going to die early on. In my opinion, he'll die first. I might be wrong, but I'm not sure. However, as I say, Nizar is incredibly powerful. I put Caliph here because Caliph is really going to be able to shut down both the Wolf and the Emir. It's going to cost them both a ton of gold. Frederick is there because he's going to be an absolute menace for Saladin. Philip's there because he's bad. Well, he's not actually bad in UCP, he's actually really good. But he is the weakest lord here. Probably. Caliph might be weaker. But as I say, Caliph has the fire, Caliph does have some advantages. Funnily enough, in close quarters, well, not in these close quarters, but in a slightly more spread out field, Nizar would probably be the MVP. Because if I put him maybe bottom right corner, he'd probably be too overpowered. And Saladin is doing what Saladin does best, burning. Now, I know that I put the two strongest lords together, but yeah, as I say, there was a good reason for it. They're in a horrible starting position. Doesn't mean that they can't win, it just obviously really reduces the chance. Seems like the only lord that's actually thriving is Frederick. Once Nizar goes down though, I don't know what will happen. I think Phillip will probably go down next. Or, well, actually, I don't know, maybe Caliph. Like, if Richard takes his focus away from here and starts firing down on the lookout towers, obviously Caliph will be in massive trouble. But I think this is an interesting enough scenario. That's Nizar down, killed by Richard. He was always bound to die first. Obviously Saladin and Wolf are always going to struggle in this position as well. I don't know if they're going to be able to recover. Either one of them. I mean, there's a chance. As I say, if Caliph goes down before before Phillip, then there is a chance. Especially if Frederick and Phillip start fighting. They don't seem to be fighting at all. Well, okay. Small skirmishing, but that's nothing.
A message from Saladin.
Well, Saladin is going to be the next lord to go down, I think. Definitely not gonna... Well, he may outlive Caliph actually, but I don't know. Could go either way. You see, this is very unfortunate situation for Caliph to be in. His walls have been breached. Now, if Richard's units actually went in, then maybe that would be a bit of a different story, because they could... Okay, now he doesn't have enough units to kill the Lord, but he did have enough. And how is Saladin looking? Saladin looks like he will survive for a bit longer. Emir is out of gold, low on troops. Doesn't look good for Emir. The only lord that's really thriving is Frederick, and that's because he's got no competition. Now, you might say Richard as well, but Richard's going to blow through that gold in no time.
The situation looks grave indeed. Maybe a change of plan is needed.
Caliph has rebuilt his walls, so that's actually pretty huge for him. Still waiting for another attack on Saladin to finish him off. Saladin will go down next. And there he goes.
A message from Saladin. You are mighty in battle.
I don't think Wolf will go down before Caliph, but I could be wrong.
A message from King Phillip. Prepare the feast. Our armies triumph again.
I do get the impression that it's going to be the Emir and Richard against what's his face against Frederick, but I don't know. Like, Frederick looks very strong right now. Honestly, I think Frederick looked by far the strongest lord currently. I know it shows him as the greatest. I know he's got the most gold. Even though he doesn't have the most troops, he's got so many crossbows and got the swordsman and stuff.
Stay away from my lands, infidels. Stay away.
And this should be Caliph Dad. Or at least it would be if he would stop doing that. I don't know why he's not going in those gaps. I'm immediately going to have to pan to Phillip. Okay. Phillip's looking okay. I just wanted to check it out because it looked like Richard sent his units this way. But as you can see, I think he sent them to the wolf. So, not really a smart thing to do, but there we are.
A message from the wolf.
What? They're not even attacking him. I don't get why they would path back this way. It's a great way to throw away all your units. I must also admit I'm very surprised that all the fire hasn't caused my game to crash, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised about that. Just see what is the time. Okay.
A message from King Phillip. Our plans are in tatters. What is a king to do?
Yeah, okay, Wolf should go down probably before Phillip, but I mean, it might be close-ish. I don't know. Just depends if Richard or Emir sends out another attack. Or I mean, even Frederick sending out a big attack here. Doesn't even need to be a particularly big one, just armoured units would do it. Okay. Good amount of horse archers from the Emir, but you know, all he's done is made Frederick's life easier. You can feel the crash. Well, can't feel the crash, but you can like see it stuttering a little bit. Okay, so Wolf is definitely going down here. There's no way he lives. And that is Wolf Dad. Okay, so now this is where things really get a bit interesting. As I keep saying, a lot of lords should be getting crossbows. Richard definitely should be. There are plenty of lords that should be getting crossbows and loads that should get horse archers, and they just don't have them. So when you come up against one that does have that stuff, it becomes especially difficult to break through their defences, especially when they're like Frederick and they've got all of this stuff here. They've got good units. Now, he's terrible attacking, but defensively he is strong.
A message from the Lionheart. Sound the fanfare.
And you see Richard is the strongest attacker in the game, and he's barely doing anything. Barely even tickling him. I mean, I guess also trebuchets were quite inaccurate there. Yeah, he probably needs to go around the side. I don't actually know what will happen in this situation. A big part of it is going to be if Frederick can maintain his gold or not. Yeah, because effectively the Emir's out of it right now. Oh, I say that and he goes for an attack. But the Emir is not really in a position to be doing this. He doesn't have the gold. He's not going to be able to rebuild very quickly. It's a very dangerous thing for him to do. And the Emir's units got melted. Still, Frederick ran out of gold from these attacks, so it's very good for the team, right? Having said that, this could take quite some time for anyone to die. And as good as the pikes are against missile fire, even they are gonna like really struggle in this situation. It's just too much to deal with. Especially look at the health of everything. Everything is looking so good. I mean, I say that and it just looked like a bunch of fire blisters killed all of the crossbowmen that were on the towers, so maybe I should take that back. Also, this might be my imagination, but it seems like the AI lords have less vision on the assassins. For whatever reason, it does seem like the assassins can get closer before they're noticed by units. Now, obviously, it takes them slightly longer to react anyways, but it does seem like they have to be even closer to see them in the first place. Yeah, those fire ballistas are really putting in the work here. Now without them this would be, I'm not going to say it would be impossible, but it would be very difficult to make any progress at all. And here comes the extra siege. So looking quite bad for Frederick right now. If they can destroy that tower, that would be like ideal. Like that is, if they even kill all those crossbowmen, that's what needs to happen for this team to really break through. And Frederick's going to easily defend that, but the first instance of things really going wrong for Frederick. It's a shame that Emir's losing everything to the spike traps, but you know, that's how it goes. Okay. Time for the fire blisters to start killing those crossbows off, and now that they are gone, as I've said a few times, that's what he needed to have happen to, well, that's what this team needed to get through. Yeah, and from here, Frederick is basically done for. Just gonna, I know it's just about over, but I need to keep saving because it's stuttering a bit. Now, it's not going to kill him in this attack, but it's getting close. Maybe one more attack will do it, I don't know. Like, you need Emir to kill those crossbows. Oh, actually, this could kill him if he doesn't throw down fire. This could kill him. And it did. He did throw fire at that last second, I don't know if you saw that, but I mean, it was kind of over for him a while ago. Regardless, I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, sub to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.